You and I are gonna attempt to do a halo eye, and I'm only gonna be using 2 eyeshadow palettes to create this look. Both are by NYX. One is the Ultimate and the other one is the Ultimate I Know That's Bright. I actually don't have a primer currently, so I'm going to use the tiniest bit of concealer on my eyelids to make the colors pop more, because if I put it on my empty eyelids, the colors really aren't gonna be as bright and poppy as they should be. But I am going to make sure to blend the concealer very, very well. And I would recommend you set it too so it doesn't crease, but unfortunately my setting powder has completely shattered and is gone now. So now that that business is done, let's take this shade from the Ultimate palette on a fluffy crease brush and tap off the excess, and then we are going to work that into the crease. That was a mistake. It was not supposed to go that high, but I will fix it. Don't worry. All I really have to do to get rid of the mistake I made is literally just rub it with my finger, and it's back to normal. And now we can get back to business. And this is just gonna be like a transition shade between the brighter colors that we're gonna use, because this is gonna be a very bright halo eye, or that's what we're attempting at least. My brush is actually not as fluffy as I usually like it to be. Honestly, I do like this because it's very precise, and I'm going to go in and blend it out with a different, more fluffy brush in a little bit, but I like to get it precise at first, and then we're going to blend it a little bit better because we don't want it to be super harsh as it is right now. Fluffier brush, and we are going to go at it, but try not to get inside the crease. Try to go a little bit above it and blend, blend, blend. Also, this eye does look worse than this eye, and that's because I messed up in the beginning, as we all saw, but that is okay. And don't worry if you feel like you're blending it up too high to the brow bone, because we are going to put like a highlight color underneath there later, so it really doesn't matter. It'll actually act as like a little base for that as well. Literally just blend and make sure there are no harsh lines, and nothing else matters for now. But we can keep the eyelids completely empty, no shadow there. Blending is done. We are going to take the colorful palette, and I was debating what colors I wanted to use, and I've decided on blue and yellow, and we are going to do like yellow in the corner, inner and outer corner, and then blue in the middle, and let's see how that looks. It's kind of counterintuitive to do blue and yellow, so it might not turn out as pretty as I'm hoping it will, but we're on a journey together. We're about to see how this turns out. I'm going to start with this blue right here as a base for this blue that I'm going to use later. Let's not look at the nail. I'm going to be doing them, and they'll be done for the next video, I promise. We're going to pretend that this flat brush of mine is clean, and we're gonna take this blue, shade and pack that into only the middle of the eyelid. And for now, I'm trying to be careful to really only keep it in the middle, and I'm also not taking it up too high. And I'm going to do a couple of layers to make sure that the blue is really bright and popping, so the glittery blue that I'm going to put on top of it doesn't have to do too much work. The next color, which is this yellow right here, I'm going to take this pointer brush because it's gonna be a lot more precise that way, and I am very messy. And we are going to pack that into the inner and the outer corner. And just like with the blue, I'm going to really try to keep that under the crease line. I'm going to do several layers, and I'm also gonna start trying to blend the blue and the yellow together, but very, very carefully. I don't wanna be too heavy-handed with the blending just yet. But especially with yellow, you're gonna need layers on top of layers just to make it show up. The inner corner is gonna be so tricky, I'm scared. I'm gonna have to put the palette down for that and take my mirror in hands because this is war. This is exactly why the pointer brush is so clutch, because I can really get into that inner corner and the blending doesn't go too out of control right away. And I still have control over my brush because it's so tiny. I'm going to do several layers, and then we're gonna start taking it up into the crease. With the same pointer brush, again, for precision, we are going to start carefully blending that into the crease. Don't go too ham right away because you will blend the blue away completely. Be careful with that. And also, let's stop talking. Honestly, as I'm looking at it right now, it looks so beachy that I almost don't want to put the like dark glittery blue on top of it, but I'm still gonna try it because I feel like it would look cute anyway, but I don't know. I kind of like this too, but obviously it still needs a lot of blending. I'm gonna start to carefully get more into the blending part. And this is the point where I also start to get the blue involved again, because a lot of that blue is gone already. I don't know why, but I feel like in the mirror it looks so much cuter than it does on camera. I don't know if the colors are just not being picked up correctly or I'm just looking at it wrong, but I promise you it looks good in real life. Like, I feel like I have the beach on my face right now. Okay, it is time to add this on top. And I'm kind of scared because I do really like the way this looks, but I don't know. Something tells me to just try it. Please don't hate me if it turns out that I ruined everything. We're gonna try it anyway. And I'm going to take it on my ring finger because, ooh, that is very beautiful. Because I'm actually gonna be able to pack it on a lot better than if I were to use my brush. Oh, that's so beautiful. It looks like a starry sky. What do we think? This one or this one? I'm gonna have to say this one, honestly. I don't think I made a mistake, but what do you think? Let's do this one now. That is so stunning, but we're not done yet because we are going to work on the lower lash line and that's gonna bring the whole look together, hopefully. I should be going in with the transition shade on my lower lash line as well, but I'm too lazy for that. So I'm just going to go right in with the colors and I'm gonna try to replicate what I did here, down here as well. And for that, I'm going to use my trusty musty smudge brush. I'm debating whether I should do like the base first or if I should just go right in with this. I've decided to just do the beautiful glittery color. Without the blue underneath it, it almost looks more purple, and I kind of like that. I'm going to take my pointer brush again with the same like mustard yellow color, and we are going to blend that into the middle color. And we're also connecting it right here with the upper colors. My eyes feel so sensitive after all that color, but I don't care because it looks really good. Okay, to finish it off, I'm gonna dip into the Ultimate palette again because I wanna use this color right here for my brow bone and the inner corners. That is the finished eye look. Now I need to figure out what lip color would go with this. Do we wanna do a more muted neutral color or do we wanna do a pop of color? I don't think I would do this color with it actually. I don't know what I was thinking. We could do a very dark color. I don't know what direction I want to go. Hold on. Let me think. Let me use my mind, my brain. I've decided to just risk it and take a really dark color and let's see if that works or not. So I hate it. We are not doing that. After a lot of debating, I've decided that I don't want the lips to take away from the eyes, so I'm just gonna do a clear lip gloss. And this one is also plumping, so my tiny lips are gonna be a little bit bigger and that's gonna complete the whole look. Actually, don't hate that. I do usually like to put color on my lips, but I really don't want the lips to take away from the eyes. But maybe it also feels too empty. What do we think? I am gonna leave it like this for now, but do you think I should have added a color? I don't know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Oh my goodness. I did forget. Crap. If I told you that I forgot to turn my lights on for the entire video and I just realized, I feel so stupid. I hope it's still okay to edit this and post this, but otherwise I have to do the whole video over again. I'm gonna cry. It's okay.